fellow babies. Welcome to the 42 Show, the only news show with its own built-in sobriety test. So, everybody play along here. I want you all to stand up right now. Okay, I'll give you a couple seconds. There we go. Okay, get stood up. Now, stand on one leg and buffer for 30 seconds. If you don't fall over, you've passed the sobriety test. Welcome to the 42 Show.
Yeah, but the hosts don't have to do that. We're allowed.
Yeah, no. We're sitting down. Yeah. The idea is to host this show, you've got to be drinking. So I mean, we get a pass here, right? You know, come on. So let me flip right over to something here. We're going to start with up in Canada, University of Waterloo. They had a vending machine in their co-op room, or I don't know, whatever. I mean, there's a lot of rooms. It's a freaking university, right? And they had a vending machine that showed a very strange error on the screen. You can see, where is it here? You only see it on the left there a little bit, but the thing that came up was, where's the name here? Facial recognition .app.exe failed, right? And then if I scroll down here, you can see where the little cutout for the camera was. And this vending machine has been doing facial recognition without telling people or without doing anything. Just, hey, we're going to monitor and track you because we can.
That doesn't even look like, we would say an official fitting of a camera either.
I know, it almost looks like somebody's modded the machine and done this, right? And it wouldn't be too hard for somebody that's good at, computers and hacking and yada, yada, blah, blah, to have pulled that off as well, right? Right? It's interesting. What the hell's going on over there? So
I bet it was somebody in the IT department.
Yeah. So I'm going to keep my eye on Google. I've got to search for this to see if more comes up. But, oh, wow. Right? This could be interesting because, I mean, look at that. I mean, wouldn't you do a better job if it was manufactured that way? I mean, So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But this could be a really interesting story as it unfolds. I'm going to keep it on search for sure so we can catch up to it.
Fancy naming, a university after a well-known ABBA song anyway. What's that about?
That guy was a fan. So, Dunk's going to bring us some knowledge about...
more science, more studies, universities and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, look, a big fish.
Flipper. Yeah, in fact, scientists have worked out how some of the largest whales in the ocean produce their haunting and complex songs. Spotify, probably. Humpbacks and other baleen whales have evolved a specialized voice box that enables them to sing underwater. The discovery published in the journal Nature has also revealed why the noise we make in the ocean is so disruptive for these ocean giants. Whale song is restricted to a narrow frequency that overlaps with the noise produced by ships. We knew that. Sound is absolutely crucial for their survival because it's the only way they can find each other and mate in the ocean.
You can't order a beer if you can't ask for it, right?
I wonder what their special mating sounds are. Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Deeper. Oh.
When a whale goes to a hotel and watches porn on the pay thing, is it still just another whale's sweaty face going like this for 15 minutes because it's only that soft edited crap?
Yeah, and when the whale demands you to go deeper, do you mean in or depth? It's very confusing. Exactly how they produce the complex, haunting songs has been a mystery until now. Professor Ellerman said it was a super exciting to have figured it out. Oh, was it? He and his colleagues carried out experiments using larynxes that had been carefully removed from 3 whales. A minke, a humpback, and a sei whale. They're now, very, very quiet.
Yeah, but they fitted them with the same computer that Hawking used, so they're still okay.
They blew air through the massive structures to produce the sound. They watched Jurassic Park, basically. And researchers produced computer models of the sounds that showed that the baleen whale song is restricted to a narrow frequency. Yeah, we know that. We've known this for years.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't understand.
Yeah. You know,
I don't understand what all this science is going on about, because
did they find the key
we
signature? I think it's C major. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, let's cut this story down a little bit. Its study demonstrate how our ocean noise could prevent whales from communicating over long distances. That knowledge could be vital for the conservation of humpbacks. No, it won't, because they've still got to figure out how to stop making the noise. That doesn't really help. We knew that. Dr. Stafford added that the mammal's ability to make such complex vocal signals was remarkable and highlighted how special these animals are. We knew that. We know. It's like,
aren't you yelling? Yeah, but
they're not remarkable and not special, so we'll fuck them. It's just not how it works.
Aren't you yelling at yourself for choosing this article at the same time?
Yes,
no, isn't this?
I am. Pickings were thin.
I got a great announcement to make here from SSW Custom Sewing in the chat. We got a $5 direct donation in. So here, hold on. Get out of my way, Whale. There, the big hearts. There we go. Thanks, SSW. Thanks very much.
The whales say, "Thank you."
Oh, I wonder if we could get a whale effect going for like one of this button or one of that button. I mean, imagine having a whale one that just turns your speech into. So, an ongoing thing in the United States, this will really affect you if you're like getting prescriptions and all that. So, United Health says Change Healthcare, which is one of their subsidiaries. They're not saying Change Healthcare. It got me at first. I couldn't figure out how to what I was reading. But they've been hacked with. Now they're saying that it seems to be by a nation state, as U.S. pharmacy outages are dragging on. Like, people can't fill prescriptions. It's kind of a nightmare. And the fact that they're now starting to point towards a nation state, I mean, it's got to be one of Pootler's goons or his buddies in China or somebody, right? I mean, we can all figure this out pretty quick. But what a nasty way to try to have informational warfare. I mean, how many seniors that really need medication are just screwed by this? This is real dirty mother. These are the kind of people that shoot children when they take over your town, right? This is that behavior. This is that bad.
Not good. Not very nice.
No, exactly. Now, they wouldn't respond for comment after releasing the statement, and they haven't provided any, meat to the party. There's no specifics. They haven't alluded to why they think this, but in cyber attack crimes, they don't release information until they've got things properly fixed. And at this point, they don't. Right? So we're not going to hear anything yet. But I do hope for everybody affected that this gets wrapped up quickly, because what a nightmare. Can you imagine you got a hot date and you can't get your Viagra or, something like that? It could really affect a lot of people in a bad way.
Yes, they've already got to figure out these cyber attack stuff. Yeah, it's just getting too much now. Everybody's being cyber attacked. There's
an argument to be made that we're going to have to start looking at less connected systems all the time, and maybe a bit more like, hey, call, blah, blah, because it's getting out of hand now, right?
There's no systems needed. Not overly connected.
Right. Just think of like the Battlestar Galactica. Had Adama let all the computers be networked, it wouldn't have been there to save everybody, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Well, say spoilers. It's in the first episode, so never mind.
Yeah. Yeah. Now this is not meant to scare you, but it could be the start of a real invasion.
Yes, you think you've got a problem with crabs. Unusually dry weather has left millions of crabs on Christmas Island confused as they delay their annual migration to the sea. There are over 100 million red crabs on Christmas Island. It's not a very big island either. It's in the Indian Ocean, much of which is designated as a national park. The crabs are unique to the island and are protected by Australian law. Authorities say exceptionally dry conditions have put a dampener on this season's migration, where the mass of red crabs usually blocks off traffic in a normal year.
Look
and
at that.
They travel to sea to mate. Oh,
Look at that. That's crazy. Yeah.
It's insane. The guy's sweeping them up at the back.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's being very gentle, though. Look at that. Look at it. He gets mad. He just swipes that one over. Look.
I've seen videos of this before. You know, the people on the island who are just driving their cars along the road. They just drive over them. It's just like
that's nasty. But I mean, if you see the big long thing of them, if you stop to let them through, you might as well open your picnic basket and have lunch. It's gonna take a while, right?
We should bring a broiler with you. You got fresh crab. In the last 12 months, we got about half our average rainfall. This is the guy talking here.
Yeah.
And that was enough to make the island look extremely desperate, dry and dusty. It's Brendan Tiernan says, the Threatened Species Field Program Coordinator for Parks Australia. Cool. Who would have thought that was a title? And it kept the crabs from migrating. The migration sees the crabs journey from the interior of the island to the ocean where they mate. The females then stay behind in burrows near the ocean to hatch their eggs, and while the males return inland and go to the pub. They're Australians. You should have seen the one I screwed.
Yeah. Or they're laughing. Yeah, I had 2 Beamers, a Merc, and a Bentley just waiting for me as I sauntered across the street.
Yeah, sideways. in that sideways challenging look at the cars, the oncoming traffic. Yeah, come on.
One I wanted to make sure we got in for sure tonight was Ukraine has downed another one of those. What is it? The A-10? Let me just scroll here. A-50. You know that one of the planes that kind of is like Overwatch, right? A big deal getting rid of one of these.
The ones with the big frisbees on the back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I think it was about 120 miles into Orc territory. So well done as well. Very well done. Although I don't know that I'm correct on that. I'm looking to see if it's in the article here, but the Russian military hasn't commented on it because the guy who writes the lies hasn't shown up for work yet. He's probably being interrogated by somebody else. But yeah, it's down. This article here, the one I'm showing right now, isn't confirming it's down, but a couple others have. Since I grabbed this one, I just didn't switch. Yeah, but it's capable of spotting targets about 650 kilometers away. So this is it's a bit, and I remember Commander McMillan on the show last week or the week before commenting that they only had about 7 of these left, and a couple might even not be, working very well. Yeah. So this could be a big deal. I hope it is. Absolutely very good news there. There was another one here. I think that tied into it, or did I decide not to? And now I'm just screwing this right up. Yeah, no, fuck that right up. Okay. Yeah. It's something else I had that go together. Yeah. Unfortunately. So, there is one that I want to jump in with quick before you go here, dude, because I'm just really happy to announce this for you guys. But Germany has come around to the program and has legalized possession of cannabis for personal use.
That's the worst drawing of a maple leaf I've ever seen.
Yeah. So the law allows for growing up to 3 plants for private consumption, holding 50 grams of cannabis at home. So that's close to 2 ounces, or 25 grams in public, which is almost an ounce. Why the hell did they? Whatever. Maybe in Germany, ounces isn't a big thing, but it is here. But yeah, I mean, that's a lot. It's more than enough to have, and away you go, right? So congratulations, Germany. Enjoy. Don't do it before driving on the Autobahn or on the green hell. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, to give you an idea, 50 grams is about like a large pack of tobacco.
Right. Tobacco's more dense though, so 50 grams of pot is more. Oh yeah. Right. An ounce of pot is bigger than one of those compressed 50-gram bales pouches of tobacco. Yeah. Unless it's like, shag or something. But
I'm just helping you out with scale because it was a banana for reference.
I was going to say the same thing. But yeah, so yeah, congrats to Germany. I think that's really cool. Okay, so this is odd. I just don't even understand the picture.
It's a doggy. It's a doggy next to some monkey heads because a U.S. Customs and Border Protection canine, that's a dog for people who don't understand what a canine is, detected mummified monkey remains inside luggage at Boston's Logan Airport last month, preventing meat that can potentially carry dangerous diseases like Ebola virus from entering the country. Bit late. I think everything's over there now anyway. On January, Canine Buddy alerted officers to a bag belonging to a passenger who had just arrived on a Delta flight from Paris. The person was coming back to the US after visiting the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Jesus, that was yeah.
Yeah, the Democratic Republic of Congo. Customs and Border Protection people said. Anyway, the passenger said the bag only had dried fish inside, and a luggage x-ray seemed to confirm that, but a physical inspection revealed the dead and dehydrated bodies of 4 monkeys. Monkey meat and other kind of bush meat like bats, cane rats, and antelope are not allowed in the US because they pose a disease risk. Anyone who tries to bring bushmeat into the country face a $250,000 fine.
Oh,
ooh, ouchie, ouchie.
But I mean, come on, look at those. It's not food. I mean, he didn't want to eat.
Well, that's it. They're mummified. The mummified monkeys were detained. Were detained for questioning, and asked Delta to either destroy the bags or send them back to France. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I mean, what were they doing? That is not meat. That's
no.
What is that?
Calling that meat is you could only call that meat if you usually eat from the McDonald's dumpster. I mean, it's not meat. It's flesh, sure, I guess.
I'm sure McDonald's dumpster meat probably looks a lot fresher than that.
That's true. Yeah, especially if you put a pickle on it.
Delish. What are you having today? Oh, mummified monkeys.
Come on. What the hell is wrong with people? I'm sorry, sir, but you can't bring those monkey steaks into the country.
I think I was probably right in the first place with the Democratic Republic of Congo. They were probably brought in for witchcraft.
Yeah, exactly. I'll shrink your head. Oh, that's creepy shit, man. That's creepy. Bushmeat. I mean, come on, bushmeat.
N. Hansen in the chat says, aren't the monkeys ground up and used in supplements? Potentially.
Oh,
well, not a cooking ingredient I would use.
This is why I don't go to the gym. People are freaks. So this is one I'll chalk up to oops. But you know the software Avast, it's advertised all over the internet for Windows, and not only is it like a virus protection software, but they have this big privacy suite part built into it as well. Well, you know what they've been doing? secretly selling all of your personal information in the background, and they just got caught and fined $16.5 million.
Ooh. Oopsie.
You just you can't make this shit up anymore.
That's unbelievable.
They're but 16 million is nothing. It's a slap on the wrist. These companies should be facing huge fines that seriously screw them up for a couple of years and drop their stock price and everything when they violate their own privacy policies. You know, all these companies spend huge money now writing these privacy policies. And then every time you turn around, they're just, oh, yeah, but we're sorry. You know, and it's getting out of hand. 16.5 million is nowhere near enough. They should have been fined like 3/4 of their profit from between, 2022 and 2023 or whatever. Fucking hammer them, man. They're selling you a software that's supposed to protect you.
Well, the funny thing is, I was part of a company that was I was like one of the directors of it, and it was like valued at like £4 million £4 million or 4 million quid. Well, yeah, it's a sizable company, but that's how much it was worth on paper. Actual cash flow, we had fuck all.
Right.
So 16 million could actually be, quite a big chunk for these people to sort of like, oh, we're gonna have to come up with that money somewhere. Someone's gonna go into their pockets.
Yeah, I hope there's like people mortgaging their Ferraris and stuff right now.
Yeah, there'll be no cake in the canteens for people's birthdays for a few months.
Yeah. Sorry, but we have to replace the bowls of cocaine with Coca-Cola.
Got mint imperials now. Suck on it.
But, so bad. And then the other side of that coin is this part here, because I wanted to put this one back to back with it. But Windows is now getting a magic eraser tool that will AI modify your photos. And the reason I bring it up is, who cares? All these photo things have little AI tools for touch-ups and background removal now, right? But Windows is getting its now as it's investing huge into Chat GPT there, and yet coming off as saying, oh, no, we're not using their technology in our stuff. We're just investing in them as a company so that company can stay as a non-profit. This is really going to blur that line because Windows is putting more and more of this AI stuff or Microsoft is putting more and more AI stuff into Windows, and I'm almost guarantee you it's all being powered in the back end by the same tech as Chat GPT. Otherwise, why would Microsoft be putting so much money into that company, OpenAI, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so OpenAI do seem to have like cornered the market, and or they're going to be the AI king on everything because everybody is using them. Really.
Totally. And everybody's trying to compete. NVIDIA just released a piece of software where you can have your own Chat GPT-like chatbot on your Windows computer as long as you have one of their RTX 4 series cards. Yeah. So imagine that. You could just sit there in your bedroom talking to your computer while you try to keep your hand above the desk for 30 minutes because, you've been buffering too much lately.
Computer, talk dirty to me.
I remember that song from Poison. Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. So now this story, these people are an interesting bunch.
Yeah. Hold on to your hats. It's quite a long story. I'll try and make it a little bit shorter. But a conservative Canadian family who moved to Russia to escape left-wing LGBT ideology, only to say they were ready to jump on a plane and get out weeks later, have now backtracked by issuing an apology and claiming they're actually happy. Say you're happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy. Yeah. These are Canadians.
Yeah.
Arend Finstra and his wife Anissa sold their farm in rural Canada and moved 9 of their 10 children, with their oldest staying behind. I'm not going there. They went to Russia last month. The Christian couple moved with a plan to get their own plot of land in the country, as they claimed there were better opportunities waiting for them in Russia. But it didn't take long for their dream life to go wrong when they had their bank accounts frozen and were left frustrated when there were no English speakers to help them. Yeah, you in Russia. What do you expect?
Yeah.
In a press conference addressing their move, Arend claimed Canada is not the same country it used to be, and it didn't seem safe for his children. I'm sure it's perfectly safe.
The fuck?
Yeah, it's not safe because all the LGBTQ people.
I mean, maybe if you live at like Jane and Finch in Toronto or like at Hastings and Pigeon Park in Vancouver, but come on, what the hell? Yeah.
I know, but they're talking about there's a lot of left wing ideology, LGBTQ, trans. It's like they're comparing them to like vampires or zombies or something.
You know?
Like that. Oh, they're so dangerous.
Yeah,
Watch out for them.
Yeah, I didn't let my daughter go to school because I don't want her to catch that dick thing, that disease. You know,
the one that makes it drop off.
Yeah, you know. But you notice not all his kids and wife are in the photo. That's because they're being held at gunpoint behind the camera, right?
Yeah, I know. Anyway, it was just not just a lot of things we don't agree with, and they teach there now, and we wanted to get away from it all for our children. Apparently, the Russian government told them they'd help them set up a farm in the country. But just a couple of weeks into their new life, the family, who have not yet secured land for the farm, are currently living in a 2-bedroom flat in a city 6 hours away from Moscow. And they're already facing big problems because after arriving in Russia and transferring all their money from their farm sale, the couple said they had their bank accounts frozen, but because of the country's anti-money laundering laws meant the sum deemed suspicious.
Oh my God! Hey, how you doing?
Russia,
Thanks for the money. Yeah, go line up on the dole over there for a bread bun. You know.
Oh, so bizarre. They grew increasingly agitated as they struggled to unfreeze their money because they don't speak Russian. Why did you go to Russia? And posted a YouTube video ranting about their experiences in the country. I am very disappointed in this country at this point, Anissa said at one point. I'm ready to jump on a plane and get out of here. We've hit the first snag and you have to engage logic in this country and it's very, very, very frustrating. Just complain. However, the couple then removed the video, which has now been re-uploaded after having sections edited out and have issued an apology for their complaints.
Oh my God. Dude showed up at the door with guns and said, if you do still want your one bun a day.
Yeah. I know. It's like people complain about their YouTube channel. Oh, I got a false strike, and all this. I got a copyright strike. No, you got Russian men knocking on your door saying, no, you got to change that video, alter it, put it back up. There's nothing going wrong in Russia. It's perfect.
This is what happens if you're a Trump slurping MAGA screw up and you believe the BS you're being sold. You end up in Russia thinking that they were just going to give you a farm. Fuck.
That's a funny thing is they keep pointing out that we will continue to face them until we learn the language. It's like if you're going to move to a country like Russia, you'd have thought you'd have done a bit of
oh shit,
Russian language learning before you go there. It's insane.
Yeah,
Idiots. That's all I can say.
Yeah, that's a ridiculous story. And it's too bad for the kids that their adult moron parents have put them in that position, because that sucks.
Well, at least they're safe now.
Yeah, big bad scary Trudeau can't hurt us now. Moron.
Yeah, your kids, we're sending them to Ukraine. Here's a gun.
We have in Canada, we have some of the best social safety nets the world has to offer for the public and stuff. We have healthcare systems and all kinds of crap. And you go, yeah, this is a dangerous place to raise my family. I'm going to Russia. And you're not either deranged or just sucking on Trump's tulips so hard, come on. Speaking of which,
You do know that gay people are venomous though, and they have like sharp, pointy teeth.
Yeah. Whenever you see a rabbit, you can always tell if it's homosexual or not because it's got those really large fangs that are usually dripping blood, right?
Yes. Talking of dripping blood, there's one on screen.
Yeah, exactly. So Trump has asked the judge to dismiss criminal charges against him, accusing him of illegally holding onto sensitive U.S. national security documents when he left office. You know, all those ones that were found in Mar-a-Lago and whatnot that we know he had. So it's not an accusation, right? We're just trying to make you own up to it, you lying sack of shit. But he's trying to get it thrown out as if somehow being an ex-president just makes it so you're not allowed to do this to me. Bugger off.
He's using that excuse everywhere now.
Yeah, I know.
It's like you haven't got get out of jail free cards in your pocket, have
I know.
you?
Yeah. You know, he's literally doing that thing that drunk people do when their dad's a cop and they're being arrested behind the wheel. Do you know who I am?
Yes, that's why you're in court, Mr. Trump.
Yeah, but he claims it's legally flawed to be doing this. The charge conflicts with another U.S. law on the use of presidential records. The lawyers for Mr. Trump, the front runner in the Republican nomination, challenged the appointment, saying that it conflicts with another U.S. law on the use of presidential records. Also claims he's immune from charges. He unlawfully detained these documents because the allegations stem from decisions he made while he was still president. So you're allowed to decide to break the law, but, well, I did it when I was president, so you can't give me shit now for having this stuff. You know, that's like saying, it's my last day in office. I'm going to decide it's okay for me to have cocaine and heroin, and then you're surprised when you get arrested for possession. It's just ridiculous, you know?
Has he?
Yeah.
Might be next.
Yeah. And real quick, Musk is hinting that X is going to be launching Xmail coming up to compete with Google and Gmail. So, you know, the funny thing is too here, the Musk news. We're not done though. Tesla ordered $16,000 in pies. And then just as the owner of a California bakery was getting ready to deliver them, Tesla called and said, oh, no, forget it. We don't need them. And left the owner with $16,000 worth of pies and nobody to pay for them. So that's Musk.
Didn't you take a deposit?
Well, it's Tesla who, like, you know, I mean, when if they're planning an event or something, like, you know, would you take, you know what I mean? Like,
but that's what you normally take. You normally take a deposit. Yeah.
Well, you never know. She might have taken like $1,000 or whatever, but that still wouldn't cover it, right? You know, I'm just scrolling
pies.
through to see here.
There's only two of them. $8,000 each.
Yeah. You know, $2,000 or 2,000 pies.
Wow. What a silly woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah. But, you know, just one of those things, like, you know, when Tesla or when Musk got a hold of X, he wasn't paying the bills and everything, and now it's just more and more, you know.
That's my point. Is the fact is, would you, even if he came here and gave us a super chat for $1 million or whatever, I would not second check it.
Yeah,
because is that for it? And because I know he'd probably tried to get it back, and then you'd have to pay more or something. You just wouldn't trust it at the minute. I just don't know why anyone would just accept it as face value.
Yeah.
Any moment from Tesla or SpaceX or whatever.
Yeah, true enough, right? True enough. Crazy Cat jumps in with a member message. Mr. Orange Ballsack. Yeah, going back to Trump there. I wouldn't doubt that he spray tans that ballsack. That's gotta be true, right? And then, oh, wait a minute, wrong button. There we go. Crazy Cat gifted out a Shills membership. Woohoo! Thank you, Crazy Cat. Super cool.
Yes, Alan WK. We're looking at you. You're the new member here.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got
So,
responsibilities. You've got to come to every show from now on.
well, no, he's the new guy, so he's picking up the check. I mean, it's how it works. Right?
Yeah, we're ordering pies.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So, where are we here? Is it your turn?
Yeah. How much we got? Time we've got left? Oh, just
Yeah,
go to the go to the raccoon one.
Okay.
Yeah, because I've been trying to get this one out for days now.
Yeah.
Getting old. But yeah, a raccoon who had been evading animal rescuers for 2 months has been found safe and well, just yards from his farm enclosure. Miko was one of 3 raccoons to escape the Sunderland Training and Education Farm shortly before Christmas. I didn't know raccoons needed training and education, but fair enough. 2 females called Rocket and Pinch were recaptured late last month. It's a horrible way to put it, like recaptured. It's
exactly.
It's not like POWs trying to escape from.
Where is this relaxing spa on the island of Alcatraz? I mean,
But farm staff spotted Miko on Saturday and had to cut down a small tree before getting him safely into a travel box. Ian Watson of Hartlepool's Raccoon Rescue UK. Hartlepool's Raccoon Rescue UK. That. Wait. Raccoons aren't native to the UK, so Hartlepool's Raccoon and Rescue UK must be a very, 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 very small organisation.
He operates out of the back of his van, right?
But this is Hartlepool's Raccoon Rescue UK. How many raccoon rescue centres are
How many
there?
people there have pet raccoons that get out?
I had no idea.
Right?
It was a thing. But yeah, the poor buggers chased up a tree and they had to cut the thing down to. No raccoons were harmed in the rescue, but a tree sadly died. Poor little bugger.
Oh, that's funny, man. That's funny. So, you know what? It looks like we're about to end on time. So we've got thank yous in the credits and just as importantly, maybe more, after show coming up in, I don't know, give us 10 minutes to go have a Riley and crack a cold one and stuff. So the end of the credits, there's a reach around, I was going to say, back to that buffering again. There's a redirect that will take you right to the after show. So stick around. Good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Good night.
Bugger off. And we've got a huge thank you to CF Beauty, who was in the live chat chatting with you all and running the teams for us as well. Speaking of teams, we've got NANA, Crazy Cat 1, PJ CNET, Shayna Caldwell, and BME. So huge thanks to our team. Say thanks to them, everybody.
Yeah, so thank you, everybody. And thank you very much for all the super chats and all the donations and things that help keep the channel going around here. And, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs up. And, don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, because you must be subscribed because you're here. And don't forget to share it. Share it out. Go and, shave it into the backs of all the raccoons in the UK so everybody can read the Shills on their backs and follow the channel. And we'll see you in the after show very, very shortly.
Good night.
Else to say. Right, everybody, stay shortly. See you shortly. No, never mind, bye. No, mind, bye. See you in a minute. See you in a minute.